Welcome to Hollywood, Los Angeles. Some of my favorite movies came from this very place. The Wolf of Wall Street, Home Alone, Two Girls, One Cup. But this is where the American dream started. This is where the propaganda started, and this is where the idea that people could come to America and make a good life started. So, where better to start this adventure than Hollywood to find out whether it's really the American dream. We're going to start off where the American dream was born, in Hollywood. And later on in the video, we're going to be going to Skid Row, where the American dream has definitely died.
Okay, but be careful for real.
Oh my god.
Pepper. So apparently you see on these stars here,
Yeah.
they have different symbols. So there's 5 different categories of stars. Basically there's film, I think there's TV,
Oh.
and then there's records or something.
Oh. Yeah.
And there's one more, I think it's radio or something.
Porn.
That might be on for the movies.
Yeah, true.
And there's
How
around
many?
2,700-ish stars.
Are you a tour guide?
Yeah, man. I watched a TikTok this morning.
Oh, you know your stuff. Wow.
There's
Michael Jackson. We can see. We can meet Michael Jackson. Oh my god, I want to meet Michael Jackson. And you can see. There's tours where you get to go see people's homes. Like, for me, that I'm a little bit confused why people are so obsessed with like famous people, but I don't know. Hi girls, where are you from?
Italy.
No way. I just met a guy from Italy down there as well.
Oh, really?
How's your trip going?
Good.
Yeah? How long are you here for?
Just today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Where are you recording for?
YouTube. Making a YouTube video.
Oh, okay. What's your channel?
Why, you think I'm just like secretly, like, covertly recording? Just my name, Harry Jaggard.
Hey, look for it.
We're basically doing a road trip, so you know we saw like different spots, Casino, and then we did San Francisco. Me and her we did Arizona, so you know it's fun. You drive a lot, but then it's worth it.
Yeah.
To see spot different.
What are you selling, boss?
That's reggae R&B.
It's free?
No, not
Tip
a like
donation, man. That's how we
Is this your music?
Brother, where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
And what is this you filming? Tell us about
This
it.
is YouTube.
Okay.
You guys, you can promote your music
what
on
type,
my YouTube.
What type of YouTube channel is it?
Travel vlogs.
All right, awesome,
Yeah.
man. Well, we live in Hollywood right now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm
I like
shout out to UK.
I like your chains,
Idea.
bro.
Thank you, man.
Idea.
I'm working
You see
hard.
the
This is the
diamond
movie.
teeth?
This
Where-
Take our albums home. Give
What's
a
your
little
name,
tip.
man?
We selling this like you know from the UK out here to
Hell
Cali.
yeah, Harry.
I fuck-
Yeah, let me scan. Let me scan.
But like you said when you walked up, y'all selling y'all album, so you know what we doing. We're gonna leave it up to you with good heart. We want you to leave a tip. This is
Any
whatever you
donation you
feel
make,
like
we
you
highly
may want to
appreciate it,
give.
man.
You know what I mean? If not,
Yep.
say that, and we respect that as well.
I'm good for now, but we'll meet in the
I'm
middle.
gonna tell you what.
And let me
So that
put
you
your
can-
Instagram.
so that you can promote the music online. How about you pull out your phone and scan the QR
Yeah.
code so you actually take the body of work with you. So you can say, all right, niggas was out there hustling their music.
Got you.
I didn't buy one, but I still left with the album. God bless you, Mr. Harry Jagger. We fuck with you out
This shit
here.
about to go.
How's the situation in LA?
Ladies,
The situation in LA
we're
is
giving out
pretty
extra
boring
makeup.
now, man.
Yeah, is things going up or down?
I think we're right in the middle because it's transitioning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? New trains are being built, new apartments or new complexes are being built. People are moving out, different people moving in. So I think we're in transitioning right now.
Little Hollywood sign right there, and then just homeless man right there. What is the American dream? Well, the American dream is a concept rooted in American history, and it basically means that anyone, regardless of their background, can achieve prosperity in the USA, and all they have to do this is by working hard and being determined. What's happened, Will?
I was talking to them. Apparently, someone's passed away. Roger Corman.
Oh, wow. Rest in peace, Roger Norman. Oh, Roger Corman. Sorry, Roger Corman. And California is still such a high GDP state. Is actually like, if California was a country, it would be the 5th highest GDP in the world. Higher than the UK and New Zealand.
Combined.
Probably combined. So it's still a huge city / county. And look at this, Will. We have our first American bus. Oh my god, it's an American bus. There's tours where you get to go see people's homes. Like, for me, I'm a little bit confused why people are so obsessed with like famous people, but I don't know. Do you work for Prime?
I do.
Or are you just? Is this just you're gonna drug
I do
me?
work for Prime.
This could be. My mum
We
told.
have energy drinks too. These are hydration.
My mum told me not to take something from strangers for
It's
free.
free. You can't. That doesn't come around often.
Okay,
So.
if they're beautiful like you, then I can take
Oh, well,
it.
thank you. Yeah. Do you guys want some energy drinks as well?
Sure, why not?
Energy drink.
The energy drink is gonna have 200 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah. This is just gonna be hydration water.
Wow.
Oh wow,
Thank you,
is this
guys.
like a new Prime product? Oh, thank you.
It's just our partnership with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit.
where are you guys from? LA?
LA. What about you guys?
UK and New Zealand.
I'll
Oh,
give
nice.
you one back.
Oh, okay.
This went viral out
One
there,
I'll be
right?
able to take it all.
Yeah, everyone loves Prime in UK.
You're like, why are you giving it away?
Yeah, I'm like,
We're different.
I'm gonna go to UK and sell this for more.
Yeah, you should.
Oh yeah.
Make
Get
your
that
money.
bag.
Pay for this trip.
Exactly. How's life in LA?
It's expensive.
Yeah, getting more expensive.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Very expensive.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, very tough.
Do you guys rent?
I live at home.
Okay, nice.
But I'm planning to move, so.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's actually getting cheaper though, because I just
You
got
should
my
just
own
sell
place.
these and then
Yeah.
just don't tell your boss.
Sell them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't have enough Prime then.
Hawaii is like.
How's the safety in LA?
I feel like it's pretty safe. Yeah.
You guys do you see crime here or?
There's. Do you want some drinks? Yeah. There's like a lot of like petty crime, but
Right.
You know, if you just like avoid South Central, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just stay away from like and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't really filmed much of it, but there's a lot of like people on drugs, homeless people, and I'm not just like spreading fake news or anything. Like, I didn't really believe people when I heard about this in LA, especially in Hollywood. But it's true. Like, there's crackheads everywhere. Like, it's literally like playing a video game. I'd say once you get off like the main boulevard, there's probably like 30%, 40% of the shops are boarded up. Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
This is like a bank or something.
Yeah. Kind of just like double boarded up.
Yeah. And like even the stars are like not even been cleaned properly. So the question is, how did America become so big and influential? Well, they went through a significant growth period in the 1920s, which was also known as the Roaring Twenties. They went through innovation and mass production with things like the stock market soared, spending increased, and with the culture of materialism and urbanization, America grew at significant rates, way above any other countries. And behind me here is the Capitol Records building, which is a famous landmark because a lot of famous and legendary musical artists recorded their music here. And then we have a lovely jazz mural here which shows the significance of jazz in the culture of America. Very nice.
Thank you, thank you. What do you like? What do you like?
I'm just looking, brother. I don't think I'm gonna... What's your name, brother?
Chris, but they call me Hollywood. Short for Hollywood Life. I'm an artist too. I rap.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. What's my name? They want to be on the team, and I gotta coming back like a fiend. I am the dream. They want to be on my team, and then I'm in the booty to make a girl want to sing.
He slaps. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nice, man.
US and the UK.
Hell yeah. If you guys want to listen to more of his music, I'll put it down below. You're living the dream?
I'm living the dream. The American dream is all about hustling. All about taking everything they give to you and turning their this to want.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's about your vision. Nobody knows your vision, understand your vision, will ever agree with your vision. Why? Because it's not theirs. It's yours. So when you tell somebody what I'm gonna do, and they be like, I don't think that's a good idea, I be like, look, man, go and get you some nachos, because this vision right here is not yours.
I love your attitude, bro. You're like, you could be working like a 9 to 5, but you're out here hustling. You're working hard. I appreciate that, brother.
Appreciate you,
Nice
brother.
to meet you, brother. It's also like every so often you just hear the pungent smell of marijuana, and you see like smoke shops and people just smoking spliffs out in the open. It's very strange for me seeing this and just knowing that it's completely legal and okay. Strange world we live in nowadays. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with doing it, but for me, it's just weird. We're
With
making.
my star, not yet. I was on a TV show last year.
What TV show?
The new Night Court.
You're Brad Pitt, aren't you? I knew.
Come
knew.
on, Brad Pitt is not nearly as good looking as me.
Oh, true.
Seriously.
True.
I would
Yeah.
agree.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I said I'm making a YouTube video.
Yeah, but
you
you didn't
can-
say you were recording.
You can say what you want
No,
though.
no, that's okay. That's fine.
Don't worry,
Okay.
you're
no,
good.
it's cool. No, a lot of nepotism in Hollywood.
Oh.
It doesn't matter how good of a script. All the people that are connected in Hollywood, they write horrible scripts and they get made.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the people, the talented people that don't get their scripts made.
Yeah.
You know, I have an award-winning script. I can't get anybody to look at it.
Wow.
You know, so I'm over here in the corner selling.
Outside of like Hollywood in general, for people who are maybe coming to America seeking like opportunity, would you still say it's possible to make it in America, to make success? Is it still what it used to be, or is it going downhill?
It's a hustle.
It's hard.
And it's connection. You have to make connections. Connections is the way to do it.
What do you got to do to get a star? Just be someone?
You have to first excel in one of the categories. There's 5 different categories, and then they have to invite you, and then you got to pay for it.
How much is it?
About $75,000 now.
75,000. What was your name? Sorry.
Michael.
Harry. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Me and Will here protests, so we're gonna go and investigate. Imagine if you were. I have no idea what that's about. The disparity of wealth here. You got a lot of rich and you got a lot of poor. I think LA's quality of life is like the worst it's ever been, according to news sources.
Around like
How you doing?
Hollywood.
Harry, how you doing?
This is Ben. Ben?
Where are you from?
We're from Australia.
Oh, sick. Do you guys think that like America is still the place to come as a creator, as an artist, to grow?
I reckon start where you are. If you can't make videos and like discipline yourself to make content and like kind of build a following where you are, then it's probably not going to work for you just coming here isn't going to give you the ethic.
Yeah,
And you can start from anywhere, like TikTok, YouTube, or whatever.
that's true.
But once you've got a bit of a head of steam and you know what you're doing, for sure, come to a place like this, or New York, or Nashville if you're a musician.
I think the Scientology Information Center really just sums up this place. This is basically the Church of Scientology, Los Angeles. It is basically a religion, a cult of people. I don't really know much information. It's very, very closed society, but this just sums it up. It's just like, it's a bubble. Los Angeles is a bubble. It's a weird place. I don't know if I like it. It's strange, but it's entertaining. So fun. Honestly, I was shocked after seeing the state of Hollywood, and now as we make our way over to the notorious homeless camp of Skid Row, I really did not know what I was getting myself into. Welcome to downtown LA. Beautiful LA, the city of dreams, they say. But is it? You can see this is obviously like a shop that's been burnt down. I'm not sure how recent, but yeah, lots of clothes. And this is the sad reality of downtown LA, although obviously it's not all like this. And I want to paint a picture that it's like doomsday, but a lot of businesses closed, and I'm not sure why this hasn't been cleaned up, but this is the reality. What do you love about LA then?
People are cool, everyone's different. Like, LA is kind of like a hub for people from like different countries, different everything.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you can meet someone here from any country.
Yeah, it's
You
very
know, I like
multicultural.
that. Like, everyone comes to LA.
Nice.
So it's like, I feel like there's just so many people you can meet, so many like opportunities you can have, like so many rooms you could be in with billionaires that you don't even know are billionaires. You know
True.
what I mean? Like,
Maybe I'm a billionaire.
yeah, exactly. You don't know.
What was your name?
Brittany.
Harry, nice to meet you. Yeah. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Are you on Instagram?
On YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, I have Instagram as well.
I don't really use YouTube.
Which way is Skid Row? I want to go to Skid Row.
The fuck do you want to go to Skid Row for?
Meet some interesting people.
Okay, but be careful for real.
Okay.
Because people are really on drugs.
Yeah.
Like, and when people are on drugs, at least the drugs out here, they're a little unpredictable.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
That's
seriously,
slightly
just
tough.
be careful.
So, I did a bit of research into why these problems exist. There's multiple reasons. Obviously, it's not simple. It's not black and white. But from what I've seen, looks like Americans do pay quite high taxes and healthcare costs, and they don't even have good healthcare. You can see there's like NYPD, LAPD overhead, which just goes to show it's like a video game. But you got high taxes in the US, high healthcare costs in the US, as well as, you know, not even efficient services. People are paying a lot of tax dollars to fund things that they probably shouldn't be funding. Also, it seems like there's like a lack of social welfare, or at least for some people, and it just leads to a bigger gap between the rich and the poor, and obviously just some people aren't getting access to the services they want. Now we are walking from downtown to the infamous Skid Row. I've heard so much about Skid Row. I've seen, obviously there's so many YouTube videos about Skid Row. Obviously before I came, I looked at like research what I can do to help. Obviously giving money to these people is not a good idea at all. So I looked into charities, but like honestly a lot of the charities didn't even want to work with me because YouTubers have a bad name. So there's not much I can do apart from document it and raise awareness, and I'll put the links to the charities in the description. I've been warned by so many people to take like bodyguards, but unfortunately I couldn't really find anyone who was willing to take me around, so we're gonna go in solo for now. Maybe I'll get like a scooter to go around. But yeah, walking down, this is downtown LA, guys. This is like supposed to be like the business district, the business hub. And it's businesses closed. Graffiti. All these businesses, none of them are open. Wow. And honestly, actually, I don't want to say that this is like all America's fault. You know, actually there is just a general shift from the high street onto online businesses since the pandemic. So it's not all, I don't think it's all like negative news. It's just a part of the shift. But in terms of safety, it's fine. I don't feel unsafe here. Although I will say that like generally I felt the most unsafe in this country as I have in any other country I've been to. Like been to Nigeria. Hey bro, how are you? You good? Been to Nigeria, been to Afghanistan, and I think this place takes number one in terms of how I feel. Nothing's actually happened, so it's important to note that as well. So apparently people hate the camera in Skid Row, so I'm going to be very careful, very careful. What's your name?
My name is Simon.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah.
What's the situation? How did you get into the situation?
Well, you know, like anything, it's drugs. You know, I wasn't homeless at first. What my, I would say, letdown was I have a son, only child, and he has disowned me.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't talked to my son in about 10 years, and I'm a very broken heart. My only child, that boy went to work with me. Every time I had a job, I had an office, I had a career, bassinet. He was my child. I even went back to school, got 2 degrees, so I tried to encourage him to go back to college. I don't want to be a hypocrite and say, well, I didn't go, I don't have it.
Yeah.
So I've been out here between the drugs, and it does things. It changes your mental thing to a certain thing. Then come to find out with my depression, which I was diagnosed with, and my anxiety. You know.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about living here?
The hard thing about living here is the housing program is meant for you to fail.
Right.
I had a house, had an apartment within 6 months. They stopped paying the rent. They didn't do what they said to do. When they changed case managers, they never notified me. They never came to inspect the place. You know, it's just like, it's just meant for you to fail.
So what can the government do for you to help you?
What the government could do is just live to their word. I mean, if you put me in a house and you got me a case manager and you got all these different programs, you know, to take over to rent and everything, to do so. But don't put us into a 6-month situation where we know going well we ain't gonna work or we can't find a job. Like with me, they got me a place more than what I bring in a month. How can I pay a $50 apartment if I'm bringing in 25?
Yeah.
What happens when I got to pay the rent? What happens when I got to wash clothes, busing, food, children?
Yeah. And are there a lot of people using drugs around here in downtown LA?
Well, this is my first time in this area. This area is pretty clean.
Okay.
Pretty clean. But if you go down towards Skid Row, you know, stuff like that, yeah.
So this technically isn't Skid Row?
No.
It's not just downtown, it's everywhere in LA, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm confused. Is like, can anyone just set up anywhere? I thought it was only in Skid Row.
Not everywhere. It all depends on where. Like, see, right now, there's no.
Yeah, different areas.
There's no houses here. So
Skid Row is pretty much really semi-homeless.
Yeah.
That's why it's so infested homeless.
And what's your story?
I was young and dumb, addicted to pills at high school in Riverside County, Bakersfield, and LA. So I've been homeless since 2008.
2008. What's the kind of help that you've been getting? Has it been has it been good or?
Yeah, I mean, as in like food stamps, but I mean like I've been to a couple of rehabs and just everyone would do it for me. I get out here, then I can't have a 10 out here because I'll get jacked. So I sleep at the courthouse.
There's a lot of like people stealing.
Depends on your size and what my size,
really?
bro. Like I have to have like some kind of weapon at all times.
Really, it's tough.
Especially about this, so.
This is like high priority.
Not just this area, whole LA, bro. I'm
Really?
telling you. Yeah, it's that bad. Yeah.
I think people are a bit reluctant to give money. So like, how would you say is the number one way you can get help without giving?
It's not even the money. It's get the government to stop playing around with their house. You put me in there in 6 months, I'm back on the street. That's a big relapse.
Because right now the big rumor is they're only housing people because the Olympics are coming. As soon as the Olympics are gone, they're kicking everybody out.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why they opened up the Cecil again. That's all. Pretty much.
It's all a whitewash.
Yeah.
If you have Section 8, that's different. Because Section 8 you can have for a year. You can go anywhere in anywhere in the United States. That's it.
So it's all just for keeping people off the streets and then.
Right now, that's what it looks like, but.
Short term.
Yeah. But,
all right, guys. I wish you well in the future.
Safe, man.
I appreciate that. As you guys can see, these people they're genuine. They're real people. They're nice people. You don't know someone's story. You don't know what anyone's been through when you meet them. I don't know what these people have been through. It's tough. Oh, there's some police there. So I just spoke to the police very briefly and asked them if I could answer a few questions, and they said they were super busy, but they're actually very, very nice to me. And when I was like, no problem guys, like you do you, they were like, thanks for being respectful. So there was like a mutual respect. Like I always wondered whether the police in America were like bad and notorious like people say, but those cops, those two police officers were genuinely very respectful and friendly. Well, they did decline, but I could see they were busy. Actually, I came up to them when they were conducting like an investigation, so I just saw my opportunity and I took it. But so we're now just like one block, maybe 1 or 2 blocks away from Skid Row, and you still wouldn't really know that it is around the corner. You got a few sketchy people around, but honestly that's most of LA, to be honest. So we're gonna head in. These people just openly using drugs right there. What was your name?
Raymond.
Raymond, where are you from?
Originally?
Yeah.
My family is from Ireland.
Ireland.
Right.
Nice. I'm from the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard.
Nice to meet you. And how did you get into this situation? Like, how did you get here?
I volunteered.
Oh, you're volunteering?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is it safe for someone like me walking around here?
Gladys Street is not the one. That is a.
This one?
Yeah. No. Once you get past, well, that's Town and 6. That's not a good street.
Okay.
And Town and Gladys is not a good street. Okay. They don't like cameras.
I know. That's why I'm saying like I'll give you, I just want to be respectful.
It's not that. It's some guys. I don't. It's eased off with the amount of people who have cameras.
Right. Just being respectful. So.
But best thing is the way. I guess you can be open about it.
Yeah.
And don't go look what they're doing.
Okay.
Just don't get involved with probably the drugs or whatever.
Is a lot of drug use happening over here?
All over the place.
Yeah. And why do people come to this specific part of LA?
It was called Skid Row because it was an alcoholic. The one guy I knew was an alcoholic, right? He got on a bus from, I forget whatever state he was. He saw all the bars here, And he says, I'm home.
Ah,
And
okay.
this was in the 50s. And then that's where the police had paddy wagons. And then there was an Indian who got arrested 200 and sometimes. And he just made a joke out of...
Is there any solution to this problem? No solution.
Why God and Jesus? I think yeah, there is a solution, but whether that's
Not
really,
short term. No short term solution. I appreciate. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Nigeria. I've been to some of the dangerous places. This takes number one by far, and just like completely eye opening. Like I'm being so careful. Hi, brother. How you doing? You good? What's the craziest thing you've seen here?
I don't know. I seen a guy stab a guy like 3 days
Stab?
ago. Yeah. Whatever.
Is the situation getting worse or better?
I feel it's getting worse.
Yeah.
You know, especially like the last year or two. The weather here, the government helped people a lot, so they gave a lot of benefit. All of these people they pay with benefit from the government.
They have a card.
They have a benefit.
The homeless
card.
people have
yeah,
cards.
that guy asked you for a soda. He maybe spend on his benefit, but all of these people they have government benefit, and they could be on a shelter, but they don't want to be on a shelter because when you're in a shelter, you have rules and regulations. Drug dealers they live in the tents like homeless people. When I was doing Uber as well, there was people ordering food like $50, $60, nice food, pasta from an Italian restaurant, and they were staying in a tent, and they will tip me good.
Oh my god. There are nice parts of LA that I will explore in other videos, but honestly, I did not like LA, and I really hope things get better there in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.